What's cracking? What it do? Posted over Boss Claws. Episode 7. Got our guest for the day. Former LA Clipper, former Portland Trailblazer. Phone is tripping. Good grief. Former Minnesota Timberwolf. Former BC Boston College Eagle, All-American player. The current ambassador of the NBA, the LA Clippers, Mr. Craig Smith. He'll be here in just a second. Trying to find the right spot for lighting since I'm outside today. Hey, Mom. Way too much. What to do? Let's see. Sit on these candles. See if I can get better lighting. That's as good as it's going to get. Damn. It's all right. I still look good, even in the shade. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to find the right position for lighting, but it's not really giving it to me. I'd have to hold it off to the side like this. Can I come this way? Young Travis, what it do? See, it only worked if no. Oh, this light sucks. All right, here we go. Got the young fella.
Is it too bright?
It's just too bright for you, too dark for me, and I'm outside. What it do, little bro?
Not much, man. What's going on?
Oh, man, another day in paradise. I can't complain.
I can dig it as it should be.
And if I got to hold it, then I just got to hold it.
There you go. You was looking like darkness.
Yeah, I just got to hold it. I ain't tripping.
Pause.
Mom said, hey.
Tell Moms what's up.
You ain't talking to her today. Yo,
what up?
Appreciate it, man. I appreciate you being here with me today, man. This is episode 7. You know, I've been flirting with it a little bit.
Flirting.
So people's schedules, you know how I go, man. I have another 8 other people lined up, but it is what it is. So here we go. Let's get it cracking, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good, man. Feeling all right. Just been working, man, grinding, staying the course and, working my way out and, this new way of fatherhood.
Oh, right on, man. Hey, give us a little background on you, man, for the people that aren't familiar with the Black Rhino.
All right. Well, I was born in Inglewood, California, City of Champions. Grew up pretty much in the Los Angeles area, where I spent a lot of my time in West Los Angeles. And I went to Fairfax High School. Go Lions, of course, where I am entering the Hall of Fame come September. So that is an honor and a privilege. I went to Fairfax High School. From there, I did a year of prep school at Worcester Academy, which I feel was one of the most pivotal moments that changed my life. After that, I got the opportunity to go to Boston College, where I went for 4 years. I got the luxury of playing in the Big East and the ACC, 2 very dominant leagues as far as basketball, and had the opportunity of being first team in both. And from there, I had the opportunity of being picked in the NBA draft by the Minnesota Timberwolves in the 2006 NBA draft as the 36th pick. And that was a joy to be picked by a Celtic legend, Kevin McHale. And from there, I had a very solid career where I spent 3 seasons in Minnesota. And then I was traded home to the Los Angeles Clippers, where you played before, big fella. and I had the luxury of playing here for 2 years. And then I went to the Portland Trailblazers, where I played a year in the lockout. From there, I had my experience. I went all the way to Jerusalem, as I like to say, Yerushalayim, because I like to do the pronunciations correctly. Uh, I had a solid time there. From there, I went to China. Wonderful experience there. And then I came back. Well, actually, I went to the G League because I had an injury. Did really well there, but didn't want to stay. Well, I don't know. I would say I was a little bit stubborn in my ways because I felt like if I would have stayed longer in the G League, I probably got myself back into the league. But instead of that, I went back to Israel to play, where I became the #1 player in the country. And from there, a lot of other things happened. I don't know if you want me to continue just based on my story or just giving you just a brief of that. Like,
Excuse me. I had muted it because of traffic, but take it back to Fairfax. What was it like? Because, you had quite a cast, on that team, man. You guys had some cast that can go. One of them happens to be up in the chat right now. McKinley Fauché. My boy EB.
Burns.
Evan Burns.
Yeah, man, I had a wonderful experience at Fairfax. It was a lot of growth, a lot of tough lessons that I felt like prepared me for my world, and especially for my journey to the East Coast. And I mean, yeah, I had talent. I had an NBA player basically in high school by the name of Evan Burns. We had a good core group cast. I had a guy who probably should have played a little bit more, and Joshua Blunt. But we had some solid guys on my team. Obviously, a lot of people wouldn't know him, but I had Fernando. He was a solid shooter. BJ Bill. He was a really solid point guard for us. Alex Balsley was really solid, and like my little bro as well. But we had a good core group, and I mean, you can't forget Josh Shipp, of course. Josh Shipp was young with us. You know what I'm saying? He was like a freshman at the time, but he was so much. He was like our X factor in regards. We had a good core, and I feel like every year, like since I was there, I mean, I played my freshman year in which we won the championship, but my sophomore, junior, and senior year, I felt like we could have easily won the championship those years. It was just unfortunate it didn't come out that way.
Right on. So then you ended up at Worcester Academy. You said that was a life-changing.
Well, yeah, because just being in a public school, you don't have those opportunities of really being able sometimes to focus and lock in because you have certain distractions around you, especially like having a lot of kids in the class. In my core class, we had sometimes 30 to 50 kids in the class. Sometimes it's not easy to learn in those type of environments, especially with your friends. And being able to go to Worcester Academy, I was able to apply myself. And there were less kids in the class, so I really had to do like my work, and I really was called upon to read and different things like that. And I felt like it just opened up. It really opened up my mind, and I think it just intellectually, like, just made me hungry for more knowledge, and just really having that moment where it was just that pivotal change for me, where I was really realizing things, and obviously my body was changing. I was getting better. I was, leading the team in points and rebounds there. But then I'm also applying myself in school, in which I'm really preparing for a school like Boston College, because you really got to do your work, And this is it's a predominant college, one of the top schools in the nation as far as education. So you really have to be prepared, and you really have to be focused. And Worcester did that for me, and it wasn't easy, right? Because like it'd be certain things like I would never get in trouble in public school for like walking the halls because like I got the bathroom pass, so I'm just going by the homies like classrooms, like dapping everybody up. But at Worcester, I get like work detail if I don't come back like within like 5 minutes, you know. So
Yeah.
it was different things like that. So I was actually like learning like how to be a professional, not only for my sport, but just like within the world of business.
Yeah.
I mean,
So it provided some structure and some discipline for you in that regard. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah. I said, so it provided some structure and some discipline for you in that regard.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And then it let me understand what the world was like. Because I've always been on the West Coast as a West Coast kid. Now I'm getting to see like how the East Coast operates. And not only that, like the structure of just the systems. And like, wow, if I actually went to like Crossroads or Pacific Hills at the time, I probably would have understood it more because like this is that process and this is like that outside the box mindset too, because it just gets you motivated to really want to do the work and really want to like just be successful because it's just like, oh, like I'm in here competing with these kids. These kids got 4.0s and different things like that, but like I'm holding my own. Like that's giving me my own self-confidence. So like just even like it gave me so much confidence that when I went to BC, I was like sitting in the front of the class, like I would participate, I would raise my hand. Like I was more adamant to like now learn more or read more. Like it was like food to me. I was hungry for it.
Right on, right on. We're going to take it back a little bit more again, back to LA. What was the basketball scene, the high school basketball scene for you? What was that like? How competitive was it?
It was so competitive. It was I feel like it was one of the golden eras of continuance of just LA dominant basketball. I mean, we had so many like guys who could have already been pros, like I said in high school, and we were literally continuing to make each other better. You
Yeah,
know, especially because a lot of us like grew up without fathers, so like to be able to like find something and to be able to help your brother in like I think we all kind of knew that and it was something like that was just a good rivalry. We were good friends like the guys of today, but in regards of competitiveness, we just wanted to take your head off. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But like we like thrived on like you gotta prove yourself, you know?
yeah,
And my era was special too because like it was really a pivotal era where it was a really like a growth of where guys from high school are literally like having an opportunity to play against a lot of pros, being able to go up and go to UCLA and different things like that because right, we didn't have like trainers back then. Like
right,
most of our things was like playing professionally pros, and that was got us better. So we would take that and apply that to the system where we were getting our regular fundamentals right in
right.
school, and then like playing against the high school guys because it'd be like I'm going in there playing all the UCLA guys, and then I'm coming back like. Hell yeah, I'm whooping on y'all ass. Like, you see who I've just been playing? Like,
Yeah,
you know, so we all had that, but it was all like mixed within LA because it was so many of us, right?
right,
Right? Evan Burns, like I said, myself, like I said, my guy Joshua Blunt, you got Nick Young, Hassan Adams, Brandon Heath, Jason McKinney, Brandon Bowman, oh my gosh, Trad Bell, Trevor Ariza, the Zons.
right.
My guys at Dorsey, Big Mike, like it was so many, right? Isaiah Fox, like I mean it just didn't like it was everywhere, right?
Right.
And we were all motivated to like to do something with it, and I felt like for me it was just like how do I get better within like all this competition? And for me, I felt like I developed like an early mama mentality where I went to Fairfax at 6 a.m. and I started getting my work on. So I had at work at Fairfax at 6 a.m. We gonna get some shots up at 12 because coach opens the gym. 3 p.m. we practicing, right? And then after that, I'm either at UCLA, Penn, or whatever park, Westwood.
Oh, hold on. Is that my signal or is that Craig? Probably got a phone call. Okay, here we go.
All these different other parks, right? And man, it just didn't matter, man. We were we were just gym rats. We loved the game, wanted to play. And I know it didn't matter because like for my upbringing, I felt like there was so much turmoil. You feel me? Like I was born in war. So for me, like having this outlet of basketball was pretty much everything for me.
Right, right. And you mentioned something, man. You said growing up in war. And a lot of people don't know what that means. It was when you were as a youngster, man. It was going for you, at least. It was going down outside in certain parts of the town.
Yeah, man. There was a lot of different turmoil. The city was changing. There was a lot of new drugs that were being put into different communities,
Right.
and I was just thankful that I was a part of a strong foundation to put me in a different situation and be able to see positivity.
Yeah.
Because for me, I was at a disadvantage, right? Like I didn't get to see my dad until I was 4 months old, and I got to see him in prison.
Mm-hmm.
For me, like that's fighting a tough odd, right? Because normally,
Yeah.
like I've had the pleasure of like being able to be there, and I know my dad wanted to, but wasn't able to. Having that situation, and then the situation of my brother, where when I was at 8 years old, he was shot in the head, and I mean he survived. But for that turmoil to happen and see that as a kid is a little bit different, and I think that's what put me on a different purpose of just really looking for something to have an outlet. Like for me, that was like my early therapy because like as a kid, you don't know how to explain things, especially like seeing things like that and like just seeing how your mom's reaction to things. Like it was a very tough, traumatic situation. But in that regard, and I feel like all regards, when you come from, that type of environment, you're able to create something like beautiful. And for me, that was just in the game of basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I always tell people that basketball saved my life. Because it's sent me on a different trajectory. You know, so I got a lot of gratitude for this game. And then just the fact that you had those distractions going on, but you still managed to stay focused on something that you love. And it took you away from the rest of the BS and drama. And shout out to moms for the job that she did as well by providing a different
Yeah.
experience for your positive experience.
Yeah, it's just even in those situations, like bro, like being in a washing house, you feel me, with your
Yeah,
moms and Monster Cody walk in and tell you I gotta get up out of there, and you get up out of there just in the nick of time, and 2 minutes later, that wash house got shot up. Those type of instincts and that foundation she laid, I'm forever grateful for because I felt like it helped me become like just the man I am today.
right on, man. Hey, that's a story of inspiration for kids, man, who think that their surroundings are going to hold them back from their greatness, from achieving their greatness, achieving their goals, man. You're an example of how that shit just doesn't matter. It's all about what's within the person, you know. So shout out to you for that, man, because it was so easy for you to go this way or the other way, and you chose to follow the path of basketball, man, and it led to so many more, uh, so many more great experiences for you to have in your life, you know.
It gave me the power like at an early age to say no, and I think that's why I'm out here in the community and being able to talk to the kids because it was just like I found a purpose at an early age,
Yeah,
and within that purpose It gave me the power to be like, nah, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go hang with y'all. I don't want to do that. I want to get on this court.
Yes.
And by having that power, it led me to so many things because it was just in my mind, like, I can do it. And I feel like once my mom instilled it, like, I can do it, I really believed. And that's why I feel like even that I'd say to the kids today, it's not 100 or 200 of y'all that can be successful. You all can.
Yeah.
Just got to run your race. Don't get distracted with looking in somebody else's lane.
Right.
Look at your own lane and see how you can improve on yourself. Once that happens, you allow that, you giving yourself power. And not only that, when you on your way and in your lane, you're going to get your pats on the back because people are now going to see what you're doing in that lane.
Right on, right on. Hey man, we had there were so many ballers, man, who were in the same position as you, but they chose the other route. You know, and I find Tommy Prince, T Prince, Tayshawn's big brother.
Tommy Prince.
He was a beast in the court, but couldn't stay out of the streets. Shout out to Tommy.
Super
Super
yeah.
Super Crip.
Yeah.
Beast in the court, but you know, couldn't leave it alone, man. And James Gumby Gray out of Inglewood.
Gumby.
He was a guard.
I remember Gumby.
Gumby was a 1-2 with a scoring guard.
Yeah.
About 6'3". 6'3". Had a little bounce, you know, but real shifty. Like a Kerry Kittles.
Yeah.
He was a great.
I mean, I just like for me, it was just certain like, man, who could I really think? Like more so it's just like my brothers had injuries and different things like that.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say nobody like because there was a lot of guys in my school I felt like should have been in the league, especially with me, and didn't get that opportunity. I mean, some got the opportunities, just fell short. Some fell to like certain injuries because everything still kind of panned out. But I think the injuries what hurt the most.
Mm-hmm.
And wow, like from LA that like had like league potential and did nothing. Like couldn't leave the streets alone at that time, especially in the 2000s, because it was like a little different of a trend. You feel me? Like the gangbanging was a little bit different in regards, you feel me?
Yes.
Like different hoods of people was linking up, you feel me, to make money and different things like that. So like the perspective was changing.
Right.
Right. And everybody getting into different things, like jerking.
Right.
But
The skinny jeans era.
yeah. Who I thought was gonna make it and didn't make it. Wow. I mean, I thought a ton of guys was going to make it, to be honest, but like to pinpoint one, you might have me solid and stuck on this one, boss. We might have to come back to that. I got to really think about it.
There's more than one. You know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's more than one, but I think
because we had a grip as well that could have went to the league, and for whatever reasons didn't. You know, and that always had me boggled, man. Like, damn, the competition is that tough. You know what I mean? For that time,
I mean,
for me, so many, you know, legit ballers, bucket getters, didn't make it.
I would just say my brother EB. I swear to God, I thought he was gonna be there with me. I thought my journey was different, you know.
EB was supposed to be in the league out of high school.
He was supposed to be in the league out of high school, bro. Yes. So that to me, like offhand, like, and like for me, Sauce should have had a longer career. Hassan Adams. He should have had a longer career. Bear should have got his chance in the league.
Right. Man,
I felt he had that shooter mode mentality. He could have been like Bear to me sometimes can be like in a J.R. Smith mode to me. Right? He can play defense. He can lock. He got handle. He'll shake you. He got that burner too.
Yeah, and he got an athletic finish.
Yes. Ronaldo Sidney from my school.
Yeah.
I feel like he should have win too and had the opportunity, but I know it's a lot of different things just going around and involved in his life, and I feel like that's when it gets tough. Like when you have all that, like the hype, pub, and everybody around you, like it's really tough because I mean you do get that in the league, but when you like in high school, man, like you got to have a strong team behind you. You feel me? Especially within your parents, because like especially now it's like vultures because these kids are getting meal deals too, right? They can make $1 million too. So you got people trying to come in and do different things like that. So like you got to have like strong people just regardless because I know the time. I mean, I felt like in high school it was like Evan was on the Neil deal. You feel me? Because the world was his oyster. He can get anything he wanted. Yeah. He getting different shoes every day. He getting thousands of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But now it's just like maybe more in the form of more money. You feel me? More, you get more press, social media, and different things like that. So you gotta have that strong core with you. Oh yeah, and then this other dude, I thought this dude from Nike camp was gonna be in there because they was like, he was going up against Tyson Chandler. He was doing his thing. He was solid. He was about 6'9", 6'10". His name was Usman Cease, I think. Usman.
Yeah,
he's a beast, and I felt like he should have had an opportunity, but I ain't really get to see him like in the league, So.
Yeah. It's just, man, the talent pool was just too thick. It was too thick, man. Somebody was going to be left out. Boston College, man. What was it like playing for the late great Al Skinner?
The late, you act like nigga go. Hey, what's cool? I just talked to him too, like maybe like 2 months ago. He had called me and gave me some flowers, man. I thought that was real cool. His perspective, because I felt like for me it was different. Like my coaches, like first I had my coach Harvey Katani, and then I had Oka Sarah, Asian white, and then black coach. And Danny Glover is what I call him. Danny Glover was cool because he made my transition to the league much smoother because he basically coached me as like a pro, like since my freshman year. And I'm just thankful I trusted him because he got me there. Told my mom he can get me there. He told my mom I can be a pro.
Yeah.
And they gave me that opportunity because, right, like I was a kid, I wasn't really thinking, but then I think at it like, I get to play against Georgetown, St. John's in the Garden, Syracuse, you know what I'm saying, Connecticut, who's like nationally known, like, so it's like in my mind, like when I got older, like, wow, like this is incredible. Because now you look at the history, it's like, man, the Ewings, Chris Mullins, the Allen Iversons, the Rip Hamiltons, right? Even our era, Mello. It's just like it was a privilege. And then like for us, like the inaugural season of going to the ACC, I felt like that has to be like a documentary or something because like we went through our trials and tribulations. This was like a real roller coaster, but we finished pretty much on top, even though we didn't like get to win the chip or that. But we were 2 points away. And that was an experience, right? Because changing leagues, oh man, like you get to see how some leagues, like in college, got money. Swear.
Yeah.
Swear. It's like, yo, we jetting here. We private jetting the whole season, basically. It was like, yo, this is crazy. And then you just get used to it because I go to the pros now. We private jetting it everywhere. So
right.
okay, this is.
Yeah, we flew commercial in college.
But he wasn't a yeller like that unless like you was really like messing up. Then he got in your face and let you know what it is. But other than that, he was pretty smooth and casual and like that because like it was respected. So it felt like we were running through a wall for him.
Right on, man. All-American ACC player, right? What was it like, man, to be named an All-American?
When we gonna get to the fun parts? When you gonna talk about that night you took me out in Connecticut and we was gonna be in the club for like 20 seconds?
Oh man,
getting shot up. Hey,
why you bringing those? Hey, at the time, were you at Worcester or did you start? Were you at Worcester?
I was in Worcester. Y'all came to Worcester to visit.
Yeah. Ended up taking you back to Hartford, man.
me and Kaka and Keezy.
Yo, oh man, my mom, she ain't come. Mom, I took him to Main and Tower, Mom. I took him to Main and Tower Lounge. Main and Tower. Robert was tripping at the door.
We was 18 though.
Yeah.
We was 18 though.
But Robert Vaught was tripping at the door, Mom. Bobby was tripping at the door.
He was tripping at the door. He was tripping at the door. We walked in 2 seconds later. You got your arms out like Batman, talking about get down. I'm like, man, what is going on in here? I said, you know what? We're going back to Worcester.
Oh man, you went all the way across the damn country. Almost got sick
there's many stories that they don't know.
Oh man, but you know what? God's grace, man, because you know we got out of there, you know, all right, man.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
But that was just still fun. Yeah, the real stories.
Yeah. But you know, one thing I appreciate, another thing that I appreciate, man, is the fact that you know you outlined where that professional mindset started to come in. You know, when the foundation was set for you at Worcester, you know, and then at DC. So when you finally got to the league, man, you know, second round pick, Minnesota Timberwolves. Selected by a Hall of Famer, man, Kevin McHale. You know, what was that like for you, bro?
That was like an unbelievable feeling.
We used to talk about, you know, when you got to the league. You know you're going to the league, right? You know you were what, 11th grade? Well, you know, we knew back then. So now you're there.
First of all, it's like a dream, but then it's just like, well, all this hard work and dedication I put into it. I'm very thankful that like somebody saw like what I felt within me and gave me that opportunity. And then it was just like, I don't know, like full circle moments of things that I've noticed in my life, like being at Boston College, and then now I get to like learn from Kevin McHale.
Yeah.
I can't make that up.
Right.
You know? So, but then in my mind, it was just like, I got to prove to him, like, now I'm gonna let him know, like, I ain't know, like, there's nothing soft about me, and like, I'm here to stay, you know? And that was like my point and my purpose. So like, cause I knew like, bro, I'm probably gonna be guarding KG every day. Like, bro, you feel what I'm saying? So like, it's time to like learn and grow. And like, for me, man, like, I got to learn from two of the best forwards who ever played this game. And I learned so much from them. Like, this year I learned so much. And then Mac, I got 3 years. Ticket, I got like 1.5. You know what I'm saying? But like, Ticket, like, it's always my big bro. I'm always like his rook, you feel me? But like the simple things. We had practice, and then after practice, they get to show me moves and tendencies. And we get to work on those things. and I get to apply that to my game, right? Not only am I, and then like it's just like back at Fairfax, because like for me, I gotta be the first one there. I'm the first one there every day. I'm the first one there. Now I got my coach with me. He's going over things, touches, different things like that.
Yeah.
Now I got lift. Then I got practice. Now I got workout with them.
Yeah.
And like it just developed more cerebral for me in my mind. And it just made me a smarter basketball player. So then I felt like if I'm playing against KG every day, ain't none of y'all like, you feel me? Like the only one that might get like bigger props to in regard like that, no disrespect, but it's Tim Duncan, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like, I'm going against KG every day.
Right.
Y'all got to show me on every other team. Like y'all got to show me because now like my confidence and my level, like I'm up here with them. Like, you feel me? And like if I'm practicing with them and helping them grind every day, I'm helping to be an all-star that year.
Right.
And then that was one thing I felt like what was part of my process. And like, I don't know if it was being coachable, but like being a part of a player. Every year, pretty much, like I helped develop like a guy to be an all-star that year. The only one that I felt like that got snubbed was Al Jefferson. Other than that, right? Like we were part of the process in helping like Kevin Love. LaMarcus Aldridge, when the All-Star to Smeeze got there, you feel me? But like in that regard, like just being helpful and pushing these guys, and like these guys having unbelievable years. You know what I'm saying? Like Blake, like pushing these guys. And then like when I went to the Clippers the first year, Chris Kaman, being able to help push these guys, and like these guys come out having kick-ass years. So I felt like I was part of like helping that process, you know, to being able to like help develop, because it was just like as soon as he come out and I get in the game, like ain't nothing missed.
Yeah.
Like that was in my mind, like the same, because the same plays are gonna be like drawn up, and I'm gonna execute them the same way. It's gonna be a bucket.
Right. That's what's up. Shout out to my man All Ball. Make sure y'all subscribe to All Ball TV.
And you on mute.
Oh, god damn.
It must be loud. You must got a Tatanka truck.
No. Can you hear me?
Still can't hear you.
I don't know why the volume is up. Okay, what about now? Can you hear me now? Hold up.
Still can't hear you. I'm on live.
All right, what about now?
All right.
Okay. I don't know what happened. Man. Oh, shit. I forgot what I was about to ask you. Damn. My goodness. All right, so you got a chance to get these various players up to all-star caliber. And once you got out there on the court, nothing changed. You executed the same as they did. Consistency. You know, and that's what a lot of teams lack, man. When it comes to their bench, you know, that next rotation of players, they lack the same energy. They lack the same consistency. You know, you're lucky if you can find a group that remains cohesive no matter who's out there at any given time. You know, so that was a great thing, man. How was Ticket? Because Ticket is known for his shit talking, for being a world class shit talker. You know?
Yeah.
So, what was that like for you, having to to deal with that on a daily basis in practice?
I mean, it was real. It was just like, this is real life. Like, as soon as he came in the door, it was just like he was already at it. You feel me? I was like, damn. So this really is true. You know what I'm saying? He come through, like I said, he come through, he ducks. to get in the door. All right, y'all motherfuckers ready? Like, oh shit, it's going down. Like the intensity, and it was real because he brought it every day, every single day. Practice was lit. It was fun. We were going at each other. We were getting things out of it, and I felt like, wow, like we were already like we were good. We were already in the playoffs before like Dwayne Casey got fired. Like everything was going. His energy and the impactfulness that he brings, man, makes the game easy. When you can play with somebody like that, like they make the game easy for you and they get you paid easy because they demand so much attention due to the skills, like knowledge, everything. And if you can come in, read the game, and do your job as like that component, you know what I'm saying, as a part of that system, oh man, it's easy money. And that's why I felt like we were just thriving out there because like I'm just feeding off him, knowing the spots, knowing where to be, because now I'm seeing how the defense is reading them within our offense. And there, I don't have to go too fast. You feel me? And that's what I try to tell kids today. Like, you got to be able to read the system. Yes, this game is meant to go fast, but sometimes you got to slow down to take a look and see. You know, once you can see, then you can make your adjustments, and it's easy money. And that's all I did. So I was able to get dunks, be on the first team. Be on the all rookie team, you know? So, man, it was a joy and a privilege because to be playing alongside a Hall of Famer, like I said, gave me so much knowledge to like, that's why my confidence was very high. And I wasn't fearful of anybody and I went at everybody.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, I gotta let you forget. You beat me 1-on-1. Man, that time you beat me 1-on-1, I said, damn, he gonna be a real problem.
Because what people didn't know, man, was the skill, I think, the skill I had and acquired. And maybe I didn't utilize that so much because of like my frame. But like I had it was a tweener. I had the handle, we had the shot, we had all that. But for certain structures of the game, like it would always put me in certain situations. Maybe because I shot such a high percentage, like in between 50 to 70%, between 15 and out. I get that, but like at the same time, I can shoot 50%. You feel me? While shooting a three too. So I mean, I played against my friends all the time. They were quicker than me, so like in regard, like I always had to make adjustments. And then we would play certain games like, in which I don't think the kids play today, like 21. We play a game of 21 with all jumpers, so there's no layups.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then I had people trying to tell me I couldn't shoot, man. Now I used to be like, oh my God.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like how much I work. Because maybe my rhythm's off when I shoot the ball, but I ain't shot it in a minute, you know? So.
Yeah, man, yeah. Some people still think that I can't shoot. And then they get, then they find out the hard way. By that time, I'm hot.
You one of the originators. You and Manute Bowl.
Not Manute.
Wait, over 7 foot two.
I wish Bobo was able to get over the hump, man.
You said who?
Bobo, his son.
I think it's the opportunity, right? Because like you see Wemby, and I think is he going to San Antonio?
I don't know.
If he is, like to be able to learn and to grow with him, I think that'll help because that'll be really something special, especially with Chris Paul. He got skill, but I think it's the I don't like how long can he play? You feel me? How long can his body hold up? I know he's had certain injuries and different things like that, but I feel like once he got in certain opportunities, he's good. But like I guess it's just that confidence and knowing you'll be in that rotation, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But if he would Pop, I think Pop can bring it out of him.
Yeah, I think so, man. Pop has a unique way with players.
Yeah,
He always has.
yeah.
Man, what was your most nervous moment in the NBA?
I think the practice before the game, I was a little bit nervous because I didn't know, like, you know, the second rounder, what if they want to send me down to the G League? And Dwayne Casey comes over and was like, yeah, man, you've been playing really well for us. G League. And I was like, oh, and he was like, no, I'm just playing with you. So that was like a little nerve wracking. Of course, coming home for the first time to play in front of my family and friends.
Yeah.
And like seeing what that's like, because you know that's the first time me coming back home as like a professional. So like that was an experience. And then who was I playing against? Oh yeah, like I don't know, maybe just playing the home teams for sure. That was always something. You feel me? And going back to Boston,
Uh-huh.
that was really something too. And then like just I don't know, you know how it is. Like it's pretty cool, like to be able to play this game like in the league because you get like certain perks and like certain people that you didn't know about you. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like for example, like I was in Minnesota and we had a game and we was blowing people out, and then I get a call after the game and they talking about Jeezy people trying to get in touch with me. They want me to come to the concert.
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking like, man, there's no way. Man, y'all better stop playing. And come to find out, like, I ended up going to the Jeezy concert and being on stage in Minnesota. And he sang the whole Motivation 101. Well, he rapped the whole Motivation 101.
Right on, man.
But yeah, like, you know, just certain like things like that in regard that I feel like by you being able to play this game and being like good and skilled and I don't know, like all of the above, like things just work out in regards. So you get like these cool little perks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, there was a whole lot of perks, man.
Yeah, what's your perk?
What was my perk?
Yeah, what was one of your perks?
Oh man, that access. You know, access.
Yeah,
Access.
it's an access, and it's a pretty different experience, you
You
know.
know, shit that I had only heard about. You know what I mean? And then to actually experience, it's like, oh damn, okay.
Yeah,
This how they do it on this side. You know. But yeah, it's a hell of an experience, man. You know, hell of an experience. Um, my welcome to the NBA moment, my nervous moment, man, was the first preseason game in St. Louis against the Lakers. Yeah, because that's the squad that I grew up loving as a kid. You know what I mean? And now I'm about to suit up against them for the first time. You know, Shaq was a big motherfucker, man. I looked down, you know, that's when he was like 340.
yeah,
Oh, wait a minute. You still there?
yeah. I'm here.
Okay. So update. What's this thing doing? Hold up. Hold on. Where you at? Here we go. Got an update that came through that just threw everything on, you know, out of whack. But yeah, looking down, man, at the other end of the court, seeing Shaq at 340 pounds, you know, I had never played against a cat that big before. You know what I mean? And that strong and that agile. So, you know, that shit was nerve wracking, but it was fun because I got to challenge myself. You know, I always love challenges, you know,
Yeah,
especially being so slim, having to go at one of the most dominant dudes,
yeah,
you know, and really, ain't no way I could stop him. I got lucky and blocked a few, But shit, that dude put me on so many damn posters. I'm surprised that I'm not on more of these damn highlight clips, these poster clips that he's got floating around on the internet.
Because so many people have. That's why. You're not the only one, dude. So I remember one time I was guarding him, and he had this elbow, and I don't know, man, because for me it felt like I had to like I was at the end of his career. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like it was like I got a little bit older, Shaq. So for me, like you can't just move me as much because maybe my center of gravity, which is a little bit lower, like it's a little bit tougher. So I always felt like yeah, it's all a little bit easier to guard like a 7-footer in that regard because my lower base, you can't just move me.
Yeah.
He came one time, he was coming across the middle, and I just seen his elbow. It was like almost like slow motion. Like he was like right there. And I was like, no way. I don't want none of them problems. And I was just like, yo, like his elbow. But yeah, man, shout out to Shaq though, man.
Yeah, definitely shout out to the big fella.
Diesel.
Yeah, man. What was your worst experience in the NBA?
My worst experience? Oh man. I guess it was the worst at the time, but it was just like we had got in late to Memphis, and we were staying, I think it's the Peabody, and the room they gave me was 666. No, it was 664. And I just went up there like, man, I like if there's the room right next to it, like I don't know if I can like go stay in this room. Yeah. So I'm walking down the hall and I'm like 666 is like dead straight there. And then 664 is like immediately right after. And I'm like, no, I'm off that. I'm not. No, I'm off that. I'm not staying there. So I had to go back down and like go sleep in a double bed and put the double beds together. Like, cause that was kind of like, it was weird because it was like dark and everything. I was off all that. But that was like, that experience to me was like a little bit different because it was just like, it was like emotional and like energy. It just felt weird. Yeah. I mean, but other than that, versus the vultures and everybody, you feel what I'm saying? There's always an experience, you feel me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just absolutely. Like even the perspective of like I don't know, just within my own family, like I'm not normal Craig anymore. You know what I'm saying?
With the fam?
Well, no, I'm just saying like with certain people in my family.
With the extended fam.
Yeah. With the extended fam, I'm superstar Craig now, you know what I'm saying? Or so it's just like trying to learn and adjust, but like it's a total experience because like, right? There's billions of people on this planet, and there's only been under like 5,000 that ever play this game. You feel me? So we are a rare group, and there's a lot that comes with that. So that's why I always try to like help prepare like the young guys who are trying to get into this, and just people in general when you try to do like something that's outside of the norm. You know, it gets difficult in making decisions, and that's why I always feel like the kids gotta have the power to say no at an early age.
Right on. My worst experience, man, had to be when Scottie Pippen low bridged me. He was in Portland. This was my third year. He low bridged me, and I missed the following game in Seattle. I got dressed. I'm feeling good. Walking out through the tunnel, somebody called my name. I try to look up to address the person. Whiplash. Couldn't move, man. As soon as I tried to move, it just locked up and all that pain just rushed. And I spent the whole game back on the table, with ice packs on my neck. Wow. That would have been my final NBA game. but I missed it because of whiplash, getting low bridge by Scottie Pippen.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I got my rib cracked before, by Troy Murphy.
Ooh,
Little
okay.
bumpy ribs too. He's in Indiana. He had pump fake me too, and then I felt like, oh, like he hit me with the chicken wing because it was just like in my mind, like as soon as he hit me, I just heard Michael Jordan go, as soon as they get him on that pump fake, hit that chicken wing,
Yeah,
bow. I'm
yeah.
like, oh, and then I just couldn't breathe. I had to go back, and I was out for 2 weeks.
Man.
And then I broke my streak in games because I don't think I missed games. I didn't miss no games up until that point.
Yeah, Jason Caffey got me like that in college when he was at Bama. That dude was a beast back then. He was strong as hell then, and he was strong as hell, later on with the Bulls. So now you're on the court playing against dudes that you used to see on TV. And then you're playing with some dudes that you grew up playing either with or against.
But it wasn't weird to me, like it wasn't weird to me because like my lifestyle was a little bit different. Like I grew up with like y'all around me. You feel me? I had you,
Yeah,
I had said, then I UCLA, like everybody else know me, you feel me? BD and everybody. So like it was normal. All it was just like, oh, like, all right, you, like, I ain't see you. You feel what I'm saying? Like, all
yeah,
right, this is cool. Like, or like the experience. Like for me, it was cool playing against Antonio McDyess. It was cool playing against Chris Webber. It was cool playing against Vince Carter. It was cool playing against AI, Kobe, um, Shaq, right? Rashard Lewis, because he was one of my favorites I like to watch play. I
yeah.
love watching Rashard Lewis play and Ray Allen. Like when
Sorry,
they guys in
both.
Seattle. Yeah, I like watching them guys. And
Yeah,
then like I did like watching D Wade's and them. You feel me? Like it was cool. And then like saying I like for me it went like, all right, now I get to see how strong LeBron is. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
how strong is Bron? You feel me?
yeah,
Like I feel like, yeah, we got that same size. Like, let me see. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let that hit first. So
yeah.
um, it was truly an honor to play against the best basketball players in the world. But then at the same time, it was just like trying to take your head off balls.
Yeah.
Straight up. I'm here too. You got
Yeah.
to guard me too. You know, so that was just always my thing and my confidence about it. But I enjoyed it. I just like for me, the business sometimes that's what got in the way and was unfortunate because just wasn't about the game, especially like within me. So that was the thing that I think I had most difficult with in that regard because that was the most like because your emotions get tied into this because of this game, and a lot of things just happen that are not in your control.
Yeah. Yeah. For you, what was it like playing against Kobe Bryant?
Man, it was incredible. Playing against somebody like every time he wants to murder you guys, like
Yeah.
he won't stop. I was just making sure like every time I get on there, like I'm not stopping either though, So like I just remember there was like back and forth scenarios with us because I felt like, and it was at the end of the game, but he could see like what I was on. Like I'm
Yeah.
not stopping, like I'm
Yeah.
keep going. And he felt that. He was like, "Nah, I'm keep going too. You ain't gonna try to outdo me, young fella."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
having certain moments with him was truly an honor. Like being picked to be on the team with him to play at the Drew League, right? Truly an honor. It's like Rhino, why you always killing us, man? And I'm like, and then to have them know, like, I'm from LA, I went to Fairfax, like, I truly thought that was an honor. Like, especially from, it was him and Magic Johnson, the two greatest Lakers. You feel what I'm saying? Like to give you that love and that homage, like that's something that I'll forever be grateful for. But it just lets me know, like the hard work that I've done and what I've done, you know, was truly being noticed, and you know what I'm saying, like I was in my right lane, doing my right thing.
They mentioned playing against LeBron James, and matching up strength for strength, power for power. What was that like?
Man, it was cool. That dude was like, he was like extra agile and quick. You feel me? In which like you don't realize until like game. I remember one time I was in Minnesota and there was like a steal, but I was kind of ahead. So I was like, man, I'm gonna be able to get back. I turned to my right, that dude was flying like a jet. And he's the same size as me, but he's flying. And like a bat out of hell, and just like caught it and dunked, and I was just like, man, that's next level. Like this dude's pretty next level. Like he's that fast,
Yeah,
you know. So I mean, it was cool because I felt like size, but the speed, man, that dude's fast. And like I said, man, he's had the greatest NBA career. And you know, when it comes to number one picks, man, and you know, a lot of people talk about busts, different things like that. As the number one pick, man, there's a lot of scrutiny, right?
yeah,
Get criticized and everything, especially being in the social media era to handle all that, not
yeah,
be a true scorer and be the leading scorer ever in the NBA, had the most points. Like,
right,
that's dope, you know?
yeah,
So it's just an honor to be able to play again. And you know, like that's something I get to cherish and I get to share like with my son, you know,
yeah,
uh,
yeah.
and to show him like what he's capable of, you know, like by learning the history of his dad.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
So,
They say a lot of people say that LeBron James is the GOAT, and then a lot of people have him ranked even above Kobe. We're in the LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan discussion. Who are you going with?
man, you know, this has been like, you know, there's a million conversations about it,
Yeah,
but it gets tough because like for me, you don't like to discuss errors, right? Because you can't always compare them in like different things. But then it goes to like, oh, what's the finals record? You know, and it is one of the pivotal things. But then it's not everything because in the different eras, the competition wasn't as much as it is now. There's way more competitive and more competition. Just like, for example, the USA team played 9 NBA players in the 90s. Today's USA team is going to play 61 NBA players internationally as far as the USA team. So it's like the different levels,
yeah,
right? Because there were so many good people. Yes, you got to be good to make it into the NBA, but I think just the levels now, because right to me, they're more Jordans and Kobe's than ever. Right? They're more stars. They're way more stars. It's not just like one here, two. It does like two, three, four. You know what I'm saying? You can go down the list. It's like 3 stars on one team,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
So for me. It just gets tough because okay, yes, Jordan 6-0. Kobe won at the time without a top 75 player. I mean, you could still say Paul Gasol. Yeah, he
yeah,
wasn't a top 75 player, and Kobe Bryant won with him. Because Kobe Bryant didn't have a top 75 player on his team to win an NBA title. And then LeBron is 4-7 or 4-8.
Is he 4-7, 4-6, 4-7?
Yeah. So and
Four,
he's still playing, and he got more points than them. I don't know what other statistics he may have. I think he may have more.
Cool. What up, cool?
He got more assists than him for sure. And I'm pretty sure he got more rebounds.
Yeah.
Right, his statistics, right? And he has four MVPs. 4 MVPs. He doesn't have a defensive player. They got defense. I don't think Kobe got defensive player of the year either, though.
No.
But Jordan does.
Yes. Multiple.
So they all dominated their era, but like at the same time, it's tough to disregard Jordan. It's tough to disregard now Bron. And then it's messed up because, like, I don't know. Kobe's 5-7?
Yeah. Or no, 5 and 4.
No, he got 4. No, sorry. 5-2.
Is he 5?
Yeah, he only lost twice. Celtics, and then he lost to the Pistons. So he's 5-2. Just like 6-0, 5-2, and then 4-6 or 4-7. I don't know, Keith. I'm gonna be honest. I can't never really decide on that because I think respectively they are all truly greats and they're on the Mount Rushmore. But I think the Mount Rushmore got to be like they can't just be 4 heads anymore.
Yeah, it's too many, man.
It's too many, and then you got to have the guys who really kind of started to change the game before Mike, and that was Magic and Bird.
Yeah.
You got to get them they flowers.
Right.
That's what Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark are. You feel me? You see that TV deal? They about to get that money.
They about to get paid.
They about to get
Real
paid.
Good. Yeah, that's good.
Hey, take me out. Take me out.
They about to get paid. That's
They about to get
paid.
Yeah.
About time to get they due.
I'm overdue, and then now there should be some funding too, I think, just to help out with the retired players of the WNBA as well.
Wow.
So hopefully those things, right? But yeah, I can't. Because some days I'll be like Jordan, right? Some days I could be like Kobe, and the other days I could be like Bron. Because it's just like Bron's still playing. He's playing the longest. He's still going, and look what he's doing. And for right now, I might have to go Bron. Because for me, yes, it's unfortunate that he's lost in that regard of finals, but like his dominance, he's still the face of the league. And this is after 20 years. He's about to be 40. We don't know. Them other guys didn't do that. And then like those other guys' careers got cut short due to injury. LeBron's has continued. And as he's gotten older, he's just continued to breaking more records. There's nobody that's been in his shoes that has done what he's done.
Yeah.
So like that's a hat off to him in that regard. But finals, you got to go. Well, Jordan was undefeated. He's the champion, the final champ. We talking about the greatest finals champ.
Yeah.
But then, like, you gonna say that? But then, what about Bill Russell? Then they won 11 straight. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Bill Russell, 11 out of 13.
And then I'm a historian. What's up with Will? Like, what's up with Kareem? Kareem got 6.
Yeah, Kareem was 6 and 4 in the finals. Yeah. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So, like, I just think we sell it short because there's a lot of good players who have played this game. And yes, I get it. That's the top media thing to compare, but it's like, how can you compare? Because it's just like, I think I got in this conversation with Barron. It's just like artists and painters. Yeah. I don't know. Do you really compare art? I don't know, but yeah, there's some greats, man.
So what's been up with the Rhino post NBA? We know there's a moment in the Big Three. Ghosts.
Yeah, and the enemies. I had a really good year my first year. The second year after COVID, kind of not so much. But I'm looking forward to making a return, actually. So hopefully I'm available for the tryout next year. So I'll do that. I do want to give the opportunity for my son to see me like play like in real time.
Yeah, yeah.
So is that. And then I've been tapping into my creativity of things, of goals, because goals never die. And I had the opportunity of being able, play in the best league in the world. And with that opportunity, it's made me like tap into my creativity more. So I became a children's book author. And then not only that, I just came out with my second little book, coloring with Craig, the Rhinos Basketball Adventures. It's a pretty cool coloring book. Got the Rhino in there. Oh.
Yes, sir.
And then we got my Boston college days. It's very pretty much educational when it comes to basketball and different things, but it's really for kids to really tap into their creativity. Obviously, learn a few things about basketball, but see what cool colors you can color the Rhino with, right?
Right.
So it's that, and it's Craig and his magical basketball, and now I'm tapping into creating 2 other books. Hopefully before the end of next year, and part of an executive producer of a short film about basketball and then mental health. A really good short feature. We were just at the Uninterrupted Tribeca Film Festival. Which was really solid, and now we're trying to go to Tribeca, so we're working on that. New podcast with Baron. It's called Slick Talk. It's at the Slick Studios. I'm still coaching at Crossroads.
And also with JD.
With JD. Yeah. Wait.
John County. Short used to play in the Drew back in the day. He does uniforms. He got a t-shirt shop.
Right off yeah, Johnny,
right off the bread.
Johnny,
He was my roommate when I got out of the halls back in the day. He was my roommate at Leroy Boys Home.
For real? Oh, I gotta talk to Johnny about it.
Yeah, I got there on his 14th birthday, bro.
Yeah, dog. Johnny cool in the mud. I call him Johnny 5.
Yeah, that's my man.
Yeah, we got big rec because we be playing horse when we be done filming. We always play a game of horse.
Yeah, listen. Our team went like 36-2 at the group home. We had a basketball team coached by Andre Basu. Man, that was my first field of organized, coaching, organized playing with dudes that like everybody could play. All these damn juvenile delinquents. You feel me? Yeah. But we played against, the various camps and other group homes. We played against an AAU team once and spanked them. I can't remember who it was. It was back in 89, 90. Yo, JD, that's my dude, man. Ask him about that time he beat me up.
Nah, yeah, I'm gonna ask him all that. I'm gonna ask him
about that time he beat me up. Watch how big the smile on his face get. He could be like, "Oh man." He was a little bully. He was a little bully from Villains.
Yeah.
He was a little bully from Villains.
Yeah, I see him tomorrow. So
yeah, I wasn't trying to fight him. He tipped me up. Beat me. Oh, I was like, man, I'm not trying to fight you. Bing, 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 bing. I'm trying to fuck, bing, bing, bing. And then finally, I just took off twice. Pop, pop, and they broke it up. But yeah, dude beat
That's
me up.
hilarious.
Dude beat me up, man. I was mad, but that's one of my closest friends right there. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Word.
Yeah,
I didn't even know that. Yeah, that's
yeah,
even smaller world.
yeah, that's my dude, man. He did my uniforms, my Claw Stars Elite. You know, when I got back from China. You know, good dude, man.
Very
Always
good dude.
been a good dude since we was kids.
Yeah, shout out Johnny, man. You said his
Yeah,
last name, I didn't know. I was like, who? I was like,
yeah.
you know his last name?
Johnny Downey. Yeah,
Yeah,
JD.
J5.
That
Johnny
was my
Fife.
little point guard. Yeah,
Funny. So yeah, it's that, and then just tapping into a lot of different things, trying to get my consulting on, trying to see what Hollywood looks like and experience because I'm a kid from Fairfax. And then,
yeah,
like I said, the Hall of Fame ceremony is in September, where I'm inducted. Now, I'm in the group of the Red Hot Chili Peppers, um, Demi Moore, Herb Albert.
mhm.
So it's a good a group of people to be with, and I just feel like it's just beginning too. Like, I don't know, for me, just feel like my 30s now, being 40. Like there's so much of opportunity, and I'm just trying to maximize on it, especially within the city I'm from.
Yeah, yeah.
So
My
yeah,
man Robert said Hall of Fame of what? He came
Hall of
in
Fame
with
of Fairfax,
Fairfax High School.
Fairfax High School Hall of Fame. But yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. You know, to be honored like that from your school, man, and it's well deserved. You know,
Yep.
it's well deserved, man. And congratulations to you on all of your success and all of your upcoming success.
Thanks.
Uh,
It's two time now. I'm a 2-time Hall of Famer.
right on, 2-time Hall of Fame, so 2-time an ass. But well deserved honors, man. Well deserved. And you know, it's been a pleasure watching your grind. You know, and
Well, you've been part of the process.
it's a hell of a thing to see, man.
I don't learn, I don't learn some certain things if I'm not like around you. Like being able to go to certain games or just being around you, going and driving around. You feel me? Like I learned a lot from that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you taught me a lot. You feel what I'm saying?
yeah,
Good and bad. That's life, of course, but like I'm thankful to say, like being a part of your experience has helped me in my life. You feel me?
hmm
So like I'm forever grateful. You feel me? For eating shark meat.
oh,
Dude,
that feels smart.
yeah, we eating shark, dude.
Yeah, man, feeling fancy.
Yeah, that's what I was like. Oh, okay, this next level. We out here eating shark in the marina. I ain't never ate no shark.
Right?
You know what I'm saying? So I just I'm thankful and then also continuously proud of you too. You feel me? Because so much you endured, but you never falter. You never stay fake. You always kept it real. And the accountability, like for me, is always big in my life.
Yeah,
And to to see the growth and continuous, man, I'm so proud of you. You feel what I'm saying? And like I said, we keep the foot on the pedal, and there's so much still that needs to be done. So nothing's ever set in stone because we got a lot of stuff to do.
yeah, yeah. Still, I got this academy going now. You know, got a new location.
And where my orange shirt at, nigga?
Huh?
Where my orange shirt at?
You see it? Keep Claw Skills Academy, baby.
You got that? You got that in a 6X too. Look, you still old school.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It just trying to make it do what it do out here, man. Loving this opportunity in Costa Rica. You know, we're in the middle of the rainy season. It drizzled a little bit, but you know, that's nothing. It'll probably come down later. But
I love Costa Rica. It's nice.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's beautiful, beautiful environment, man. Great food, great people, a lot of shit to see. You know, but really just focusing on this academy, man. You know, me and my wife are running it, and you know, just wife.
Yeah,
so being a wife running it, man, and you know, we learning on the go. You know, and I just love the process. Now I'm training 2 autistic boys. You know, that's a different experience, a new experience. It's a fun experience. Learning how to communicate with them and how to integrate them into the group training. You know,
yeah.
Also allowing them the freedom to do their own thing here and there.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
And learning how to get them on track with everybody else. It's fun. It's fun. You know, I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, Robert, thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Do you see the U.S. government working in their, do you see the U.S. working in their government? Talking about down here? No, but you got the U.S. consulate right around the corner. Man, hour and a half drive, little bro. I'm in the jungle. I got monkeys and sloths and shit all over. You know, they're walking.
Let me turn that. Let me find out you turned into Swamp Thing.
Oh, Tarzan, bro. Yeah, I just gotta, I'm gonna give me an orange loincloth. Yeah, swinging through the jungle.
You ain't gonna bring the excursion down there.
Oh man, long gone. And plus, not with these roads. Can't have rims. Can't have anything nice for these roads out here, man. Brutal.
You gotta have the spike rims.
Man. Gotta have a monster truck.
You ain't got the moped? Don't let me catch you out here on the moped 7-8.
No, I'm trying to live, bro. I'm trying to live. I don't see too many of them get smacked, in other countries. I'm cool.
Yeah.
Driving in other countries, man, is different than driving in America.
Oh, of course. only place I drove in that was cool for me was Israel.
Israel,
you drive out there, it's cool. But they impatient on the because the light go yellow first, then green. And as soon as they hit yellow and you don't go, they honking their horn.
Oh wow! Yellow then green.
Usually, yellow then green.
Okay, that's unique.
Then yellow then red. It do that all the time. Yellow, green, yellow, red.
That's different. Okay.
Very.
Okay.
China, nope. I'm not driving out there.
Nah, I wouldn't.
Nope.
Turkey, nope. Couldn't do it in Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey off that. I'm off that in Turkey too. Maybe London. Maybe London.
Could you get adjusted to driving on the opposite side?
Really? London, France. Yeah.
That tripped me out. I experienced that for the first time as a passenger though in Jamaica. Oh man, I was tripping.
I was probably it trips your mind out because when you gotta make a left or you know what I'm saying or a right, that can get tricky.
Yeah, real tricky, man. But man, oh man, did you ever think that kid from Fairfax would be blessed to play a game and have it take them all over the world?
Man, I think I did imagine, but I didn't imagine like this, right? I imagined that, I manifested, I wanted to be in the NBA, I wanted to play, but to actually have this type of influence, right? Like for example, the Nesdionas came out with a mascot, and the mascot is now the Rhinos.
Uh-huh.
So like to have this like this influence all over the world, be able to see it and just be this kid from the inner city of Los Angeles, man, like it humbles me. It makes me feel forever grateful, where I haven't where I come from, but like don't forget like this purpose of being able to share these stories and to inspire the next generation to go after your dreams like you did.
Right on, man. That's good shit. That's good shit. And I'm excited for you because you got more good shit on the way. You know, and like I said again, continue blessings and success with everything that you're moving into. You know, everything, the next level that you keep elevating to. And I'm glad that the kids have somebody like you that they get to look up to, they get to emulate, and learn from. You know, that's so important, man, because again, we have so many from the community that fall into those traps. You know, but here they have you. You had the same decisions. You know, but you made what you thought was best for you, and it turned out to be best for you because you had a dream. You had a dream, and you stayed focused on that dream. You know, a lot of times, man, as kids, sometimes it's something as little as, you'll never make it. You know, that'll deter somebody. You know, we're the only ones that can stop each other. You know, that can stop ourselves. You know, you can't stop me from obtaining my goal, reaching my goal because it's my goal. It's my dream. I can't stop you. You know, but sometimes, man, people they give into it. You know, they got to understand that. You know, hey, we're masters of our own destiny.
Yeah.
You know, and it's all based off the choices that we make in life. You know, weighing out the options, looking at the pros and cons. You know what I mean? So with that, man, damn, hey, it's been a hell of a journey, man. You know, it's been awesome as hell. You ever
Yeah.
told me we be doing this and I'd be living in Costa Rica, bro? And you know, you wrote several children's books. You know, NBA ambassador. You feel me? Big three, man.
That's what it's meant to be, man. And we still got more to do. So we
Yeah,
keep
yeah. There's still more
covered.
work to do.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Because
So
we need a children's book about your experience in Costa Rica, right?
yeah,
What that pertains to, you talk about all the monkeys in the jungles and things like that's a cool experience to talk about, right?
right.
Because everybody maybe want to experience it. And then like think about this, like you got a different demographic because the
Yeah,
people your age, maybe some people trying to like see what other life is like abroad. You feel me? And yo, like tutorial on trials and tribulations, like could be something to that.
Yeah.
So that's just I don't know. That just gave me an idea. I would love to see a show for you out there. Like I think that'd be a cool experience because you
Right.
almost you real life, but you almost naked and afraid too. You seen that show?
Yeah, yeah. Hey, it felt like that on One Beach. It felt like that on One Beach, man. Like straight up, like I was on Naked and Afraid.
Yeah. So that's all I'm saying, man. Like there's just some cool things about you that I feel like you should tap into. Like you know what I'm saying because you got a lot going on right now, and that
Yeah,
could be really cool. Like, cause I think I would watch something like that. You feel me? Different experiences and in that. Like,
yeah,
what? Cause I know people like, for example, when I did stuff in Israel, like I wrote about my blogs. Like, I was late to practice one day because there was sheep in the road. Like, bro, I ain't gonna never be late if practice in America, dog. Like, it's literally like 400 sheep. Like, what am I supposed to do out here? And this dude like taking his time. I'm like, get these fucking sheep out the road. Like, bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like different stuff you experience that nobody ever knows. You feel me? Like and that, like I don't know. People like everybody like to see it. I know I do. So
Good shit. This rain started to come down. like a mug. Oh, well,
Mm-hmm.
yo, I appreciate you, little bro. Thanks for stopping by, man. Much appreciated. Humbled and
Oh,
honored to have
83, baby.
you. Yeah. If
Did
you
that.
know, you know.
I did that. See, you wouldn't thinking like that. You wouldn't
Right,
thinking
right,
like that. You feel
right.
me?
I know. Yo,
That's so when
love you, man.
I love you too, bro.
Give my love to the family. Continue your path to greatness, man. Continue to elevate others along the way.
Absolutely. You do the same too, big bro.
Yo,
Continue. Love.
already, man. Love you too, bro. I'll holler at you soon.
Yes, sir.
Give my love to the fam.
Yes, sir. You too.
All right.
Oh.
Peace. Yo, much appreciated. My humble thanks to my little bro Craig Smith, stopping in, chilling with us, posting up with us. Thank you to everybody that was here. Stop through. Robert, Moms, you already know. The Groove Show, All Boss. Who else? Shalana, Red, Way Too Much, The Sands, Drip, my man Fofo Yo, Evan McKinley, Fauché, Burns. You up next. You up next, my man. Yo, Travis, nobody say TP. Much appreciated again to all of you. Continue blessings. Continue to uplift, elevate people wherever you go. We out.